Good morning and welcome back to my channel, Don't Mind Me. My name's Diana and I'm sorry I haven't been on for a while, but I kind of lost my mojo of doing videos. Thought I wasn't good enough, couldn't think of what to video or talk about, so I took a break and I needed time for myself as well. But as you can see, I'm hopefully back. I still am in a bit of a conundrum of what to do with my channel. I started this channel for mental health awareness, well-being and positivity, and as you can see on my channel, it's a bit of everything. It's my own experiences with grief, with the paranormal, writing my own stories, reading stories from online, and there are also some crafting videos, and that is what I'm going to do today. I'm in the process of making a lot of anniversary cards. I'm doing third year at the moment. I have hopefully cut everything out that I need. I hope you enjoy, so let me get started. I have already made one today, which I will now show you, which is this one, which I hope you like. I am now, as I say, on my second, so let me move the angle of my phone and hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, make sure I've got that out the right way. Yeah. Okay, I'm now, I probably won't do a lot of talking in this video, so I will see. As I say, I haven't done many of these sorts of videos. I've done a couple, but I just kind of felt that I'd lost my mojo. I wasn't that good. My videos weren't very interesting. So please leave your comments and any ideas that you may have, please, for future videos, please let me know. And I do read and comment on all the comments that I receive. If you feel like liking, sharing, please do. Also, if you feel you'd like to subscribe, it's free. It helps you to see when I next post, and it also helps me with the algorithm, and it shows if people like my videos. So if you want to, please feel free. As I say, you don't have to, it's entirely up to you. But please, if you see my videos and you like them, please let me know. And if you'd like to see more, or as I say, if you have any ideas of videos that you want me to do, then I will do. So I'm just getting, okay, right. Move that out of the way. A minute. I am now going to take, I do normally prepare everything beforehand, and sorry, my arm's in the way. Let me move that up so my arm doesn't keep going over in front of the camera, or phone I should say. And as I say, if you do see my videos, please be honest. Any feedback is greatly appreciated, whether that's good feedback, not so good feedback, it doesn't matter. At least if it's not, I can improve. So please don't be afraid to say what you think. So the more feedback and honest opinions I get, the better hopefully these videos will be. I am one of these at the moment. I do videos where I don't really edit, so that's something else I really need to look into. But I do feel that, especially if I'm going to start doing more of these crafting videos, then it will be easier for me to just carry on the way I am doing, which is not editing very much, other than putting in what like the beginning of the video, or what the video is about, just really the generals. I will hopefully at some point, as I say, take time to learn to edit a bit more. Okay, let me move that out of the way. Right, let me, the actual double-sided I use is very, very sticky. So when I try to sort it and get everything in the right place, it does tend to stick to my fingers a bit, but this is a fiddly bit, and I never really, or occasionally I tend to get it right, but not very often. Like now, it's definitely on, on the wonky side. So let me try and sort that out, try and straighten it a little bit so I can get it in the right place, so it's not bulking up and bulging up and everything's lying flat. Pokey tool. to it. That's better. Right. And get my tape. I hope you are all doing good, and if you're not, then I'm sending much love and positivity your way. Hoping that you start to feel more yourselves. Please take time in caring for yourself, putting yourself first. Life is a challenge, and every day can be harder for a lot of people. So always take time for yourself. Every day that you do something you feel you can't, that is a goal that you've succeeded, a goal you should be proud of. You need to be proud of yourself every single day. And you are also incredible, loved. I know at times it doesn't feel like it. I've gone through that feeling recently. But there are people in this world that care for you, whether that's friends, family. There is always someone out there that you can talk to. You may not feel like they want to listen, you may feel like you're burdening them. But trust me, when you do start to open up, it does help. And I will tell you something that happened to me. A friend of mine found it extremely difficult to open up and speak about her own mental health, but she was one of those friends that encouraged me to start my Facebook page. I will leave a link down below. Back in 2015, and that is gradually growing, which when I first started it was just friends and family, but it's now people that have mutual friends, or I've left a comment on someone's status and they've looked at my page, my Facebook page. I know I started this because I suffer with depression. My mum suffered with depression, so does my daughter. I tend to, if I know that I'm not 100%, I will come in here and I will work. But as I say, my friend who helped me when I put this idea forward about starting a Facebook help group for mental health, she was one of the first to say yes to it. But one day we were talking online and she started opening up after years of being quiet, being scared to say anything in case something bad would happen. When she did open up to me, I asked her the simple question, okay, has anything happened? Has anything bad happened since you told me? And she said no. And she admitted that now that she'd learnt to open up or speak to me, she was now going to go somewhere to speak to a doctor and get professional help, which she did. And I spoke to her recently and she's doing okay. Like everybody, she has her moments, but she now knows that if you open up, it's going to be fine. And it's almost like a weight being lifted off your shoulders. I'm someone else who should know, because I never used to open up. I always used to keep my feelings to myself. And in previous videos, I'm sure I've said this before, where I'd be at school and in the mornings before lessons started, before assembly started, I would see friends who were boarders who weren't having the best of days, but I would always put a smile on. Even if I wasn't having the best day myself, I'd always put a smile on, ask how they were doing, say good morning. And when I left, these friends wrote in a book, our leaving book, and actually thanked me for being there for them. Just giving them a smile in the mornings. They said brighten their day. And that was all they needed to start the day off on a better foot, as the saying goes. But I do find, and since I opened up to, I don't open up to many people, but the ones I do open up to are always there. They check up on me, make sure I'm doing okay. I do still feel I'm burdening people if I'm having a bad day. But you must not feel like that. You really must not feel like that. You're not burdening anybody. And I've learned that. I've learned to... I do occasionally still bottle things up, but I try and just speak to my friends, certain person, certain friend, and just say that I'm not doing good, or this is worrying me, or I need to... And that person will then just reassure me and in their own way, just listen. And that's all you need, just someone to listen to, someone who won't criticise, won't put you down, won't tell you you're not worth it. Everybody's worth it. Everybody's worth their weight in gold. The way they're feeling, the way that you can't help your emotions. And a lot of people don't see or what you're actually going through until they go through it themselves. And I watched a program years ago. I lost my dad 30 plus years ago, almost 40 years ago. And I was on a split shift from where I worked. And I know I've said this story before. But someone had written into this program, and there was a resident doctor on there. And this person was a 16-year-old boy who had lost his uncle, who was his best friend. They were very close, and he was grieving. And I can't remember exactly how long his uncle had passed, but his friend, I think it was over a few months, but his friends was telling him to snap out of it. Come on, you need to be cheerful. Unfortunately, grief doesn't work that way. Grief is different for everybody, no matter who you are. And yeah, grief can, you don't get over grief. That's the wrong thing. But what does happen is you live with it. You learn to live with it, because that's part of life, unfortunately. It doesn't matter if it's a pet, a family member. At the end of the day, loss is loss. And you need to be able to feel that you can be able to miss that person, that person was part of your life, no matter who it was. Just remember that they will be with you. They will be proud of you. They will watch you. They will protect you in their own way. And they always loved you. So please, take each day as it comes. Live your dreams. And be proud of yourself. And as I say, this was supposed to be a crafting video. And I do what I always do, I ramble. And talk about silly things. And it's part of the reason why I find my videos boring, and I believe, or feel like others think it, I believe others feel the same way, but hopefully not. bear with me for a second while I use my cut and boss to cut this out. Sorry for the noise. Just trying to decide where to put this heart. I should put it there. Right. As you can see, I have a lot of gems. Okay. On there. And there. Back in there. As I say, please leave your thoughts about the cards I've made in the comments. if you like them, if there's anything that I can do different. I do enjoy making cards. I also do jewellery. And as I say, I am hoping shortly to have a website where I can start to sell my items now that the craft fairs, say, I am unable to get to. So they are actually, which is a shame because I did enjoy doing the craft fairs. And let's bring the camera up. There you are. Let me bring it in a bit. I hope you like it, and thank you for watching, and I will hopefully be back next week with another video. As I say, if you want to, there's no obligation, but if you want to, please like and subscribe, press the notification bell, and my videos should come up so that you know when I'm next showing my videos. Thanks, as I say, for watching. Take care of yourselves. Love you all. And remember, live the life you want to live, not how others tell you. Okay, bye for now.